Welcome to another episode of Around the 412. I'm Tyler, and with me as always are Smitty and Herb. What's up, guys? I made sure to say it this
Yeah,
time.
you said it this week. Trying not to die for this heat,
The heat sucks.
Yeah. Winter's
Anybody
better.
who says they miss like heat in winter are either crazy or they're liars.
In my opinion.
Or they're skinny.
okay. You heard it here first.
It has its limit.
Yeah. There's like maybe 2 months of the year where I enjoy it.
Like, I mean, I have a pool, so I kind of, to an extent, like it, but I can't be outside that long.
Somebody like me
Like-
doesn't like it.
Yeah,
I can't swim.
but yeah, a lot of content this week.
Yeah.
Pretty easy show to put together just based off yesterday
Yeah, really.
alone.
For really any team, too.
So yeah, we'll answer a couple questions first, and then we'll get right into it. Ryan says, "Is Gregory Polanco the most important player for the Pirates' success?"
He's going to be happy if he
Already
does this.
I already said yes.
Yeah.
I said yes at the beginning of the season.
I don't want to admit it, but yeah. I think Colin Moran, when he's firing on all cylinders, he would be the most important, but overall, it's Polanco.
I mean, it's no coincidence that the Pirates have won their last two series,
Whenever he's
and
on.
Polanco's been
Yeah.
pretty good. So I
Yeah.
think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I said at the I think I might have said at the beginning of the season, Polanco and Bell together. Like, if they were both clicking, then
Yeah. I mean, obviously, more than
But-
one's going to help. But
yeah. And then Jonesy said, "Who are the most dislikable coaches in each sport?"
So I think Belichick is number one, right, in the NFL?
Well, is this like personally who we dislike so much, or just
I would
like
assume.
who we think is a general
Dick.
people don't generally dislike? Because that's like asking who like is a disliked player in the NHL. Like Sidney Crosby's very disliked by the fan bases, but
Let's
so I
do
didn't.
personally.
Okay, so for me,
Actually, I'm going to change mine to Gruden.
okay, well I'm doing Belichick for the NFL. MLB, Joe Madden.
Agreed.
NHL, Tortorella, which is why I'm assuming that question was asked. And NBA's tough because I really don't care. Like I don't. There's no like a coach that I dislike, but I guess I'll say D'Antoni
Really?
because I just like his teams like never played defense.
Yeah, good point.
Really bothered me when he was in LA. And I feel like that he kind of. I mean, Dwight was already kind of on a downward, but like him and D'Antoni were just terrible together.
Yeah.
Let me go with D'Antoni.
Who's the coach in Ottawa? Guy Boucher?
Yeah.
He's my worst NHL coach. Words.
Worst or least liked?
Least liked.
Why?
Fuck the trap.
All right.
Baseball's Madden. He's a cock of a human. Quote that.
No.
No. I'm
Put it in
good.
my next article.
I don't have one for the NBA.
I don't even know. I couldn't think of who
Yeah, I
to say there, but I wanted to give somebody. And that fits because Jonesy's favorite team's the Spurs, and he obviously dislikes the Rockets. So
I'm just gonna say Luke Walton,
Who's that?
the Lakers coach. That's just
Mm.
gonna piss all the bandwagon fans off now.
Belichick, Madden, Torts. And then I can only name now I can name 5 NBA coaches. And although one of them I don't even think is a coach anymore. Is Phil Jackson with the Knicks anymore or no?
no, he's like basketball operations.
Oh, but he's not a coach?
Did he coach
Well-
for the Knicks? Just coach for the Lakers, right?
It was with the Bulls too. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
obviously,
well, that
he
was
coached-
earlier,
yeah.
right?
I don't even know. Who can I name? I can name Ty Lue, Steve Kerr.
Ty Lue's pretty bad.
Ty Lue for the first time in his career as a coach.
Popovich.
Nice. If you hate
And
Pop,
then
you're a
Walton.
dick.
Yeah, I love Popovich.
I can't. Those are the only ones I can name. So I don't have one. So
Yeah. Dwayne Casey. Wait, who all did you say? Did you say
I said-
D'Antoni? Because I said
who?
Mark D'Antoni.
I don't know who that is.
Mike D'Antoni.
No
Oh.
idea who that is. I said Steve Kerr Warriors, Popovich Spurs, Ty Lue Cavs, and then the only reason I know Walton is because
I just said it.
he just said it.
I'm changing
And
my
Phil
answer.
Jackson isn't even a coach anymore, so
I'm changing my answer.
I know 4 still.
Quinn Snyder. Just because he's the coach of the Jazz.
I love him already.
Man, who are still is Vogel still even a coach?
I don't think so.
I-
We are on a sport that we have no idea
Thibodeau.
what the hell is going on.
Tibbs.
He's still coaching?
He's with Minnesota.
No
Yikes.
idea who that is. I don't know who the last person you said was either.
Hoiberg's in Chicago. This is just take way too long.
Estrada, right? He's in Miami.
No,
I can't remember his name. Starts with
Spit-
Espinosa? No.
Dwayne Wade.
No. Oh man, that is bothering me so much. I can see his stupid
I can see his face. I can't remember his name.
tan-ass
It's something
face right now.
it's something of
Spoelstra.
As
As I was typing in Miami Heat, I thought of it.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Eric Spoelstra.
I feel stupid now, but okay. My ignorance showed.
Yeah. Well, while we're on the NBA, we might as well say that LeBron's now a Laker.
Yeah, are you
Real
surprised?
quick. No.
Are you surprised, Tyler?
No, that's what I
Although-
said last year.
Really?
So
I said that
1
last
year, 1 year and $100 million difference from what he could have gotten in Cleveland.
Yeah. By the way, did you see what ESPN put up about LeBron and the Lakers?
No.
His coach was picked 31 picks after him in 2003.
Mm.
LeBron went number 1 overall. Luke Walton went 32 overall. That's
Nice.
fucking weird.
That is pretty crazy. I think Luke Walton's a pretty good coach too.
Not bad.
Wasn't he an assistant
So-
on the Warriors?
Yeah. He had like Steve Kerr had all this. That's when Steve Kerr started to have all those health problems.
Do people
Mm.
hate Steve Kerr?
I don't know.
I've seen a lot of that.
I don't
on
know
Twitter, and
why
I don't
anybody
get it.
would. It's not like he had anything to do with like KD coming.
Nah, and he's a pretty decent coach.
He's a great coach.
Yeah,
He's a good person too.
yeah. Like,
I don't see why people would dislike him. I mean, he appeals to like what a lot of people believe. Like he's very vocal about
Yeah.
Against like Trump and stuff. Like
Yeah,
the way that he's divided.
I mean, look at Golden State.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He played with Jordan too.
Yeah.
and Pippen. Come on.
Kerr said what LeBron was doing was the best he's ever seen a
Yeah.
player play.
Yeah.
And he played with Jordan, so
I mean, it's the same thing that we talk about hockey. It's just players keep getting better, but you can never compare because it's 2 different generations. You know.
yeah.
Anyway,
Although who's the best
two-
Laker of all time?
I got asked this last night. I don't even know.
Hasn't even played a game yet.
Yeah. I feel like
That's
you're
tough.
taking this seriously.
No, now I'm just trying to think of like the Mount Rushmore of
Magic.
Lakers players. I mean, you can't put
Magic
LeBron
and
on it yet if
Kobe.
you didn't play a game with him yet. So,
Yeah. Magic, Kobe,
but if he wins a ring, once he wins a ring for them,
Shaq,
yeah,
Walt.
You mean Wilt?
Well, my bad.
it was like Walt,
Walt.
Frazier,
Shut up.
Walt Disney?
Shut up. I didn't sleep last night.
Kareem.
Yeah.
All right, take Shaq off. Cream's up there.
Yeah, take Shaq off.
That's a tough question.
Kobe, Magic, Wilt, Kareem.
They're the Yankees of the NBA. Okay,
Tough.
we're moving on.
If
Alright.
if the Lakers somehow make it to the championship, which I mean they're not going to unless they get someone else.
Kawhi.
Yeah, they like
But okay, well with that though, real quick, they should have traded for him before they got LeBron because now like the Spurs are still gonna like be in the playoff mix, and trading Kawhi to a playoff contender is a terrible idea, and they're gonna have Lakers are gonna have to do so much more just because of that.
Yep.
I mean they'd much rather trade Kawhi to Boston.
Oh
No.
yeah. Oh yeah. Because they don't have to deal with Boston, do they?
What?
They don't have to deal with Boston, do they? They don't have to deal with Boston,
Yeah,
do they?
you're like yawning. The first time he
the
started.
first time, yeah.
Yeah.
The second time,
No, like I mean they're not in the same
yeah.
conference, but
Yeah.
that would also piss off the Lakers because Lakers and Celtics have a very storied rivalry.
Yeah.
And that could actually heat up now again.
yeah, I saw a tweet. It was like it's amazing that LeBron is going to L.A. What a story. Warriors in 4. Because with that, I mean with
Talking about
just
Boston, how did I forget about possibly my favorite coach other than Pop in the NBA, Brad Stevens?
Oh, yeah,
I'm an
right.
idiot.
but yeah with just LeBron, I'm still picking the Warriors to win.
I think the Lakers have a chance now. They're not
They
horrible.
hit just as good of a chance as the Cavs had winning the championship this year.
I think there's better players in the Lakers than the Cavs had this year. Better supporting role.
Possibly by a little bit. I mean, they're still so young,
Yeah, that's
like
the thing.
behind LeBron.
Didn't they? Who got traded there? It was
Who?
Isaiah Thomas for who? That Cavs trade with the Lakers wasn't.
Oh,
Larry
Larry
Nance,
Nance.
Larry
Jr.
Nance and Clarkson.
Man,
They traded them just to get LeBron.
yeah.
They knew it was going to happen.
And Isaiah Thomas is still under for 1 year. That's weird. Didn't he get? Did he get traded just because the Cavs didn't want him,
Him and LeBron were terrible together.
and they're back together?
No, he's a free agent.
I thought he had 1 more year left.
Mm.
I don't think so. Their roster right now is only
They might have had an option,
Like
but they
3
didn't
years
pick
deep.
it up.
yeah.
Fair
They're
enough.
they made a bunch of other signings yesterday after they got him. They brought
Yeah.
back Caldwell Pope,
Yeah.
who was under contract with them. Then they brought in McGee, who just won the title with the Warriors.
Yeah.
The dude
Stevenson,
from yeah,
Lance
Lance
Stevenson.
Stevenson.
who blew in his ear.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then they already had Kuzma, Ball, obviously. Josh Hart, who Ninja's boys with. He plays Fortnite.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to go to the Lakers, Boogie or Kawhi?
Boogie.
I think Boogie's more like. They both could. I think Boogie for sure is
God, if they get Boogie.
on like a short-term match contract.
Yeah. By the way, the NBA is so messed up. Caldwell Pope got $12 million for 1 year.
Yeah, well, I mean JJ Redick last year got $21 million for one in Philly.
But JJ Redick is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. But I mean, he's a great shooter, Redick. But like,
Yeah.
you pay for defense too. Pope can guard
Yeah.
like 3 positions. So
Yeah, good point.
All right.
Let's get to a sport we actually know.
yeah, all right. Well, we don't even really know in the NFL. There's not much to talk about.
Yeah, no.
But Cam Chancellor retired, which is sad.
yeah,
he's my
got
favorite
buried
member.
by LeBron.
He's my favorite member of the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
Like when it was actually like a thing over Sherman and Thomas
Yeah.
and neck injury. So
Yeah. Did he have surgery on it last year? Words.
I mean, I think he did have surgery, and they just finally told him, yeah, you're not going to be able to play football again. And anybody that knows, like, how huge this dude was, the fact that he says he's now under 200 pounds is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Because he can't do what he wants to, like, can't do his workout regimen. So, I don't know.
At least he has a sense of humor about it. I like how his end was like, "Pray for me. I have no idea what I'm gonna do."
Yeah, I mean, is that a sense of humor, or is that being,
There were laughing faces.
oh,
Yeah.
I was just say that might be kind of sad.
Yeah.
I mean, legitimately, like, football's this dude's life.
Yeah.
But that's really it in the NFL that happened. I mean, if there was some stuff, I'm sorry I missed it. Got overshadowed
Baker
by
Mayfield
the
got
other.
engaged.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
How dare
How is this going to affect the Cleveland Browns?
Wonder if his teammates will be invited to the wedding.
No.
Wonder if Colin Coward will be invited to the wedding.
Yes.
Yes. He'll be the only one there, just 'cause they need one witness.
Yeah. No families. Just Colin Coward.
Somehow Colin Coward's going to be like he should have been celebrating with his teammates.
Husband. That's all it's gonna be.
I object.
Where are your teammates?
You know what that reminded me of when I saw that? Was the movie. Have you guys seen the movie Draft Day?
No.
Oh. Well, there goes that. The quarterback, I guess he wasn't, like, nobody on his team were, like, actually his friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for his 21st birthday, none of his teammates came to his birthday.
Oh.
And they, like, made that a big, like, deal because they were trying to find, like, one flaw with this guy because he seemed, like, perfect on tape. And then
They're like, oh yeah, he doesn't
They-
have friends.
his teammates weren't even his friends. All right. Moving on to the MLB. Like I mentioned with Polanco, the Pirates have actually won a couple series
We
No.
actually win now.
in a row. And Nick Kingham is going to come up and start again
Oh, is he?
in place of Chad Cole. Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
Colin Moran
So-
already has double the Grand Slams that Andrew McCutcheon had in like 7 years. What a
Yeah.
I heard
loser.
they're working on the statue.
Wow.
Imagine a statue of Colin Moran outside PNC Park and the beard is like red.
And that's
Everything
it.
else
It's
is-
just-
yeah.
Everything is made out of like bronze.
Yeah.
And then the beard is just made out of copper.
Yeah, there you go. Something. Did you guys didn't listen to North Shore 9?
I
yet
haven't had
from-
time.
So they had Tim Williams on.
Oh.
It was just DiNardo and him.
Yeah.
And then, like, with 20 minutes left, Ryan comes in.
What a bitch.
I don't know what he was doing. they couldn't make time for that. But
I mean, he does have a small child at home.
it's funny because they covered a bunch of prospects and they keep saying names, and I'm like, that's
What's
somebody.
up?
Yeah. So they talked about like Cruz, Calvin Mitchell. Who else did they bring up? There's another guy that's like lower in the.
Straight blanking it right now.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know if we want to talk about that at all. The Pirates prospects thing.
I mean, you can.
Like-
I don't know much other than the shills of this city are horrible.
So I mean, basically, the Pirates being where they are has turned. A lot of fans have turned on them, therefore turning on the coverage of them.
Mhm.
Therefore, like it's affecting people's livelihoods.
So it's not even that they're turning on them; it's that they're not paying attention. They're just blindly following. Because the thing that I noticed, what?
I'm saying that's me.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
joking.
the thing that started it was after gambling was sports betting was legalized. The Pirates put in a proposal for getting a portion of the tax,
Mhm.
and using that to repair the stadium and upkeep it. If you read it, it's not a bad idea, because what's the state or city gonna do? They're just gonna sit on it and not fill potholes. That's
Mhm.
what they're gonna do. And people are like, "Oh, it's just Bob Nutting being a cheap asshole." It's like, no, the Steelers have made a similar request. 95% of Major League Sports have made the similar request. I wish I could speak. I really wish I could. And people are neglecting the fact that that's a thing and acting like it's just the Pirates. So that's what I noticed kind of started the whole word of shill being thrown around. And I guess anytime you see any sort of positivity about the Pirates and you are a avid Mark Madden listener, you automatically think they're just kissing up. Because that seems to be what's happening. And
Yeah,
it's-
I don't really have a ton to say on it. I mean,
the fact that it's gotten to the point where the horrible, just factually proven horrible media in this city is now affecting other people's lives because of their shitty reporting.
but to me, okay, I was reading the tweet.
What
like-
a great take.
Yeah, but to me, like that's like on the people, not
Yeah, no,
necessarily
no,
the
that-
media.
The problem is the fact that the people refuse to actually do their own research, and the other problem is the fact that people are willing to put bullshit into the world. Like, when I'm wrong, I'll admit it. When Mark Madden's wrong, he goes, "Ugh."
But
That,
what if
that
it's
was
not?
a quote.
What
by
if
the
it's
way.
not a matter of being right or wrong? What is just a matter of opinion?
Well,
like-
that's not even that you can't even say that because they are wrong.
About what?
Literally what I just said. Everyone acts like Bob Nutting is a cheap asshole. He's not a cheap asshole. He just doesn't want to put money into the team. Other than that, everything is normal. And no one acts like that. That's the point I'm trying to make, is no one acts like this is normal. It's 100% normal.
No, but I'm just speaking of like the overall general opinion of the Pirates. They can be different without being right or wrong.
I still don't. I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. They're spoiled, period.
Who?
Pittsburgh fans. I guarantee you, the moment the Steelers suck, they'll turn on them. They did it to the Penguins. They've done it to the Pirates. That's what's going to happen. The Pirates are good. They come right back. Pirates are bad. They fade away and start bitching.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I thought about it on Knockout. I'm starting to be turned off by the Pirates
Yeah.
too. I can watch losing baseball, but like I can't watch a team that doesn't commit to something.
Yeah, that's what I've said for years.
Yeah. So I mean, that's where I go with the fact that like we can have different opinions in the media and there not be a right or wrong. Not necessarily like the way that they like what you're saying. Obviously, with the way that they operate, like that's not
It's wrong.
is not an opinion.
Yeah,
But
it's wrong.
but as far as like opinions of Bob nutting and stuff like that.
No,
Like,
no, that's fine. But when it's affecting people's coverage of essentially entertainment because you think they're kissing up to the owner or something like that is complete bullshit. That is perpetuated by media. That is wrong. You can think all you want about the ownership. You can think all you want about the front office, but when it comes to something completely detached from them, just covering the team and the people they draft, and you're ruining their lives? No.
But okay, so what do you think? Like, you said that the gambling thing
Yeah.
started this.
That's when it got that's when it kind of got blown out of proportion. Like obviously it's been there, but I feel like that's about the time when I saw everyone just kind of flip the switch,
You see, I never really I just noticed like a lack of sympathy from people in the media that found out about it. Like, I don't know if you saw Mark Matt's tweets about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. As far as like them being personally responsible, I think like, like Pirate fans, if you want to subscribe, if you don't want to, don't subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't put it on people whether they're going to or not. Like, I don't know. I don't want to call out
Have you seen
Pirates
Tim's
prospects
Twitter
for not
feed
being
at
able.
all?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's just him getting spam
Yeah.
of just absolute bullshit. Like, I'm almost positive he's gotten death threats. I think he's said that before. I could be wrong. Don't take that as fact. Take that as a pinch of salt, as you should with literally everything I say. But
No, we do.
That's pretty crazy.
kill yourself. Like,
I mean, that part is definitely a shame. I
Yeah.
mean,
it doesn't make sense to me. I don't get why something that's supposed to be fun in sports is being taken so seriously by people to the point where it's just ruining everything for everyone.
yeah.
Like, I get you're not happy, but guess what? It doesn't matter. It
I mean,
ultimately
it's
doesn't
really
matter.
cool because like they've mentioned, there's not really like other teams that have that,
No, yeah.
like the Pirates prospects thing. But like, so you think that
But it's a very niche market, too.
I was just say, but is there really a market for it? I mean, that's where it comes into question.
Yeah.
Like, is it really something that could have been sustained?
Yeah, I mean,
Long
it
term.
has been for a while,
Yeah.
but
What 2009 is when he said it was first
yeah,
started. So,
almost a decade.
But if you guys want to subscribe to the Pirates prospects, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. It was funny. So the tweet that I started to read, Dom quoted my thing about recording as just a question, and he said, "What's flatter, the Earth or at Haley? Who's Haley Wagner, or at Haley Wagner?" So, the Earth's not flat.
I'm gonna abstain.
The Earth's not flat. So
I'm just gonna abstain. Period.
that's all I'm gonna say. You can figure out what my actual answer is based off that. And Ross said, "Can you guys tell me why my nightmares are back?"
You're depressed, Ross. Get over it.
Okay then. What was the question from last week that they there were two that
Oh, yeah, Skyler from the Pylon to Pylon
yeah.
wanted to know if like the Pirates Diamondbacks are gonna have like this long sustained rivalry after the like hit by pitches, or if it's just a phase.
It's a phase.
It's
See,
a
I don't
series.
know. I've gone back and forth with that just because like every time that we play them, I think of when Delgado hit McCutcheon.
Yeah. How many of you remember what
So-
happened before that?
What?
Randy Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that with again? Jeff Carson's? I think it was Jeff Carson's.
I don't even know what you're talking
They got
about.
into a fight in the outfield at Pansy Park.
Hmm.
Randy Johnson, of like a 40-something-year-old Randy Johnson.
Hold on.
And after that, it was nothing. And then you accidentally hit Goldschmidt, ending his season. And then you intentionally pegged Kutch. Like, 'cause baseball's smart and retaliatory is stupid. And this is the part where I stall again, 'cause everyone's just staring into their phones. And Tyler's on Instagram.
I'm trying to find-
Yeah. I just don't know what you're talking about. So I can't even comment.
Oh,
on it.
yeah, no.
Yeah, I can't find anything on it to be honest.
Cody Coleman, if you want to bitch, it's about Tyler being on Instagram, not saying I wouldn't be
TBH.
surprised.
Oh wait, we missed a question, huh? Speaking of Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
It's from Baker. And
Should we just wait till hockey?
no, I'll ask it now. If the Penguins wouldn't have won the draft lottery in 2005 and got Crosby, what do you think their success would be?
Not in Pittsburgh.
Kansas City.
They don't draft Crosby. They're not here.
Kansas City.
I thought you were responding Kansas City too. I saw you start typing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're probably not here. I was at a game, the very last regular season game in 2003, and they were having
the 02-03 season then.
and they were having a rally for like to keep the team in Pittsburgh the next day, and I was like, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And my dad tried to explain it to me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on, but sure, we're not gonna have a hockey team anymore. My dad was like, I don't know, it's not looking too good. He's like, but I have faith in Mario. Well, really, we needed the NHL's help, but thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that draft was fixed. There's no way.
But anyway, thanks. And yeah, the team's probably not in Pittsburgh. Which brings up another point. I saw somebody say, what happens when the Pirates' lease at PNC Park is up?
Oh, that was Geico. That's like an eternity away.
What year is that?
Like late 2020s, I believe.
It's not really an eternity away.
That's a decade. I feel like that feels like an eternity right now. I'll be 30.
I know, but in reality, a decade ago from where we are right now was 2008.
I know.
And that doesn't seem like that long ago.
I know. I don't see much happening. The MLB is not going to move the team. Nutting's not going to sell the team. The only way the team's going to move is if Nutting sells.
Okay, so here's an article from the Post-Gazette.
2030,
Jeez.
I think.
So, yeah, 12 years, 11 years.
What'd you say?
2030
For
PNC Park and Heinz Field.
Oh, say bye to the Steelers.
no.
If we want to
Why
start
they sell out?
if we want to start that, let's do it.
We don't, because they actually sell out games.
Well, yeah, it's football.
Exactly.
The leases the Pirates and Steelers signed to play in them end in 2030 and 2031, respectively, barring extensions. But this article from the Post-Gazette says Pittsburgh Stadium Authority votes to give itself extension until 2049.
Jeez. Well,
By then, we're gonna need a new stadium.
I was gonna say right about then is probably what
It's not even gonna actually be. It's gonna be like a 3D stadium, like
it's hologram.
Right.
Hologram.
it's gonna be a total hologram stadium.
I hope I live to see that day.
Robot umps,
Yes.
which should probably actually be a thing in 2019.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Do we want to get to the fun stuff now? Can we get to the fun stuff?
Let's say
What's the fun stuff?
maybe it's because I wasn't talking about that
Hey.
first. That first half just felt so boring.
Tim Tebow made the Double A
Yes, he
All-Star.
did. He's killing it. He's killing it.
September call up.
Sell tickets,
Yeah.
sure.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
May as well. I mean, he's batting what, like 315?
When Jake DeGrom's no longer on the team,
Yeah.
Gonna be a Yankee.
they have to trade him.
They have to. I don't see
What's
why
the point of not?
Yeah, exactly.
When are the Orioles gonna trade Machado?
I could see the Orioles not.
Yeah, the Orioles don't.
I mean,
have
they
a
def- they def-
organization.
They should.
Yeah, they should.
If you want to
but,
talk
like-
about a terrible GM, the Orioles GM. I have no idea.
That's
who it
why,
is.
like,
He's
Adam
horrible.
Jones is a free agent too, and watch them just decide to hang on to him. They'll probably do him like a Chris Davis extension.
Yeah. God. Horrible.
Has Chris Davis gotten any better?
Oh, let's see what his WRC plus is now.
He's got. I know he had one.
What was
huge
it, like
home run
24?
27 when I last
27?
looked.
Ugh. Allergies are the worst.
But yeah, so we can move on to what's probably gonna take up most of the show.
Yes, hockey.
So if you don't like hockey, keep listening because you will after this.
Oh.
Because you will after this.
Anyway, I'm a Leafs fan now.
33.
Yeah, it did go up. Nice.
His WRC plus is up 6 points to 33. He's only 67% below average.
Don't call it a comeback.
Speaking of 67, the Leafs.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, you knew I'd do it.
How did that happen? I didn't have to say that. And
Great
somehow,
segues.
yeah.
Yeah, John Tavares is a Leaf.
Good for him.
Super teams. Yes. I'm excited.
You're right. We have one in Pittsburgh too.
Yeah. That's my Eastern Conference final. I'm saying it now. Am I wrong in thinking that?
Only
You're
time
right.
will tell.
They're gonna get bounced by Boston again.
Only time will tell.
That'd be horrible. All 7 years of Tavares' contract just lose in the first round.
To Boston.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh boy.
They have the second best 1 and 2 centers in the league.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to what your response is going to be to this.
Me
we
or
think,
him?
We think
Okay.
we already might. We think we might know what you're going to say, but who is playing defense for the Leafs in
Like-
order for them to be successful? Like how is that going to happen with the defense they
How are
have?
they gonna win a cup with their defense?
Obviously Riley. I don't
Okay,
know
it's already a different answer than we thought.
Okay,
We
fair
just
enough.
thought you were going to say their offense is going to be so good it's not going to matter.
No. I think they have what it takes in the future.
When I looked it up this morning, they've been still being linked to Calvin DeHaan.
That might work. In that case, I don't know what you do with Hainsey then. Put him on the bottom line. Put DeHaan with Riley.
I don't know.
Do you really want to put DeHaan and Riley together?
Look at trading Gardner or
That's right.
Zaitsev.
Do you think Dubas is going to trade Gardner?
Depending on who we got.
I don't think so. The man's bringing back Morenson.
For an AHL contract.
No, I thought it was an NHL deal one way.
I mean, yeah, but he's going to play in the A.
Okay. Well, still, he wants him.
Wait,
They
he's
have
on
it.
he's on a one-way contract and he's not playing the A.
I mean, where's he going to play in the NHL?
They have a spot open.
Where?
6.
So name their defenseman.
Riley, Hainsey, Gardner, Zaitsev, Dermott.
Connor Carrick, Andreas Borgman.
I don't think Borgman's going to play Carrick's. It's Carrick and Morenson, in my opinion.
Prince is
If they don't
trash.
sign someone. That's not what Dubas thinks. Did you
Oh.
see him play in the A at all?
Morinson?
Yeah, his numbers were great.
Yeah, I also saw him play in the NHL.
But okay, but if he's
With-
on a if
with
he's on a one way
Polak.
if he's on a one way deal in the AHL, if they need to call him up, they're going to end up. If he's playing really well in the A, they're going to try to call him up and he's going to get claimed off waivers
Yeah.
coming up.
Exactly.
So I think it'd be stupid if if he's on a one way deal, he's probably going to be in the NHL at least a
Yeah.
healthy stretch.
Yeah, he's going to be at least the 7th guy, unless they sign someone. If they sign DeHaan, he's the one. He's the odd man out. 'Cause they're not.
Which
getting rid of
then
Carrick
they
either.
just pointlessly sign. I mean, okay, great, he can put up numbers in the AHL, but
yeah,
when you try to call him up, you're losing him.
yeah. I mean, I guess if he does play in the A, if you get any sort of production out of him,
Just let him play the
Trade
whole
him high.
season down there,
yeah,
and then you trade Hainsey, bring him up next year.
yeah. God, wait, isn't Hainsey up after this year, or does he have one
I thought
more
he was
after?
3.
Oh yeah,
He
that's right.
signed
Because Hunwick was. Wait, was Hunwick? I thought Hunwick was 3 and Hainsey was 2.
I thought might have been. For some reason, I thought they were both 3, and the difference was just the money. Hainsey got like $3 million, right? And Hanwick was 2 point something,
I'm pretty sure it
2.2.
was but I'm pretty sure it was the years too.
Oh,
Yeah, Hainsey's up after this year.
okay. Well, there you go then.
I love seeing Phil Kessel in the retained salary part. Anyway, we can get to the other teams. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
Where do we want to start? Do we want to start from the beginning or today?
The beginning I think makes more sense.
Beginning. Okay, gotta find that. Boy, it's a long list.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't need to be everyone. I guess
No,
just
yeah, no. Well, it's all July 1st.
So the first one to sign on July 1st was Anton Khudobin.
Yeah, that's a decent deal for the Stars, right? In my opinion.
I mean, back up to Bishop
Yeah.
over Lettinen. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely an upgrade at their backup position. I almost wonder if like Bishop really hasn't been that great
No.
the last couple years.
I think the
Like,
injuries
what-
just caught up to him.
It might
since
be
he
like
got, since he got injured in the
Eastern
Eastern Conference Final against us,
Mhm.
he doesn't look like Ben Bishop.
it could be. I feel like it might be more of a 1A 1B than opposed to just a starter and backup.
Yeah.
Which you couldn't like. They couldn't do that with Lettinen because he's Lettinen. But
Let him in.
Fair enough.
Dude, him and Niemi were 1 and 2 there.
Well,
How did they not finish last?
they ruined both goalies. The Stars ruined both.
oh yeah, what am I thinking? Never mind. Khudobin's gonna be terrible.
Yeah. After that, the first big one to fall, I guess, was Bozak. 3 years to the Blues.
$5 million per,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
mean,
I
it's a
guess is
center.
somebody said 6. They traded 6, and so
Yikes.
Discount.
yeah.
After that, Bernier to the Red Wings, 3 years, $3 million. That's not terrible. Yaro Halak to the Bruins because he's going to revive his career there. Cam Ward to the Blackhawks. Placanitz back to the Canadians, like I said. Polak signed with the Stars. Kunitz to the Blackhawks. JT Brown to the Wild. Vanek back to the Red Wings. Josh Joris in Toronto.
Nice.
What a quick stint. I still like him. I really like his play. Peter Mrazek.
He's getting a cup.
Peter Mrazek to the Canes.
Game-winning goal.
Yeah.
Peter Mrazek, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's back up quick.
No,
Kings?
Canes.
Canes.
Oh,
He'll back
Canes.
up
They said
Darling.
Kings. Oh, Jesus.
Or is he
So
gonna
he just
start
took
over
Cam
Darling?
Ward's spot.
Or is he going to start
Yeah,
over Darling? Or is it gonna
Darling
be
was
a 1-1
terrible
beat?
last year.
Carolina's bad with goalies. Like
I feel like they should start Darling.
Spider-Man
See
meme
how
them
he
in the
is.
Stars.
If neither of them work out, trade for Pekka Rinne.
Yeah, why not? Brodziak and Reeder to the Oilers. Those aren't terrible deals.
No.
Um,
I really like Reeder, actually. I don't know if it's just because he kills us every time he plays. I don't know how he plays against other teams.
yeah.
Always seems to score against Penguins.
Nemestikov signed a deal with New York
Yep.
for 2 more years.
Matt Calvert to Colorado. That's a decent deal. 2.8,
Colorado, eh?
3 years.
You know what else Colorado did? Ian Cole.
Yes, that's a lot of money. I was going to get to that. We'll get to that in a minute, though, because I can't seem to find it.
I thought that was one of the first ones. That's why I was surprised you didn't read it.
Well,
yet.
no, it was late last night.
Oh.
Where is it?
Riley Nash to Columbus.
Yeah, Drew Doughty signed his extension.
Nice.
Greg Pattern to Minnesota. Is it Pattern?
The defenseman from the Stars that
Yeah.
was with the Stars.
P-A-T-E-R-Y-N.
There's a Y and it throws me off.
I'm calling him
Patterin? I don't
I'm
know.
calling him Pattern. Luke Shen to the Ducks.
Braden better.
Filppula. Valtteri Filppula to the Islanders. Did not know that. Stats need to Vegas. Roussel,
Winnipeg offered him like basically
everything.
this. Yeah, as much
They
as they could.
they've tried to make as much cap room as they could and still failed. Roussel and Beagle to the Canucks because Canucks. Tavares to the Leafs. Thank God. One that I'm kind of surprised isn't with the Flames anymore is Tyler Wotherspoon. I kind of liked him back a couple years ago, but apparently he has not panned out for them, so he's with the Blues now. Jack Johnson. We'll get to him later. David Perron signed a 4-year deal at $4 per for the Blues because that's the only team he's
what a
played
day
twice
for
for.
the Blues.
Yeah, right? Just overpaying on 2 guys.
When they traded for.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they traded for Ryan O'Reilly. What'd they give up for him? A lot.
Mhm.
Jimmy Hayes was signed by the Penguins. That was kind of a surprise signing.
Montreal got a center. They got 2 centers.
Yeah, it's one of those
Yeah.
like fringe,
He's gonna
possibly to play in the NHL, like if you need him.
Be, well,
But
I was gonna say he's played in the NHL a lot.
yeah,
In my opinion, he's pretty decent as like a bottom, I guess, 12 guy, bottom line, 4th line,
bottom 12.
Bottom
3, 6, 9, 12.
bottom
Okay,
6.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean bottom?
Yeah.
Bottom of
Bottom
the
12.
Yeah, second half of the 12.
Yeah. Shut up. Stefan Elliott. I don't know if you guys saw anything on him.
I remember when he came into the league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't do well. He had some pretty good years in the minors. He's played in Sweden the past couple of years and looked pretty good. So that's a good depth signing in my opinion. John Muse, 29-year-old goalie for the Penguins, meh. Put up pretty good numbers in the ECHL last year, but he's 29. So that's another depth signing. Dad's back.
Yeah,
Matt Cullen, probably
Mhm.
going to play the left wing.
I actually. It opens up a lot of possibilities. Like
It
gives them a
does.
lot of flexibility because I wrote an article about this, so read it after this
Where
because
is
I
it?
need views.
I'm
It's
good.
on that last Run Sports.
Are you getting paid?
I'll talk about it later. But anyway, he what was I saying? So okay, Matt Cullen coming back adds another potential center, so we have 5.
Yeah.
4 spots. We already know who the first 2 are. Does that mean Brassard could play a wing? Could Brassard be traded?
I originally
Shane
said
at 3C, Cullen at 4. I mean, it opens up a lot of possibilities.
what I first said was Brassard was going to get traded. After thinking about it, I think it's just Cullen's going to play fourth line minutes on the left and penalty kill.
But my thing with that is, if it's Brassard playing the wing instead, then you give your Sheahan and Cullen are the two of
Top face-off guys.
face-off
Yeah.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
out of those three.
That's honestly probably what's going to happen is they're going to take the face-offs and then switch over in the middle of play.
Yeah, I said I didn't think
So-
about that.
That's probably what's going to happen in my opinion. But we'll get to that in a minute. After that, Leo Komarov to the Islanders, 4 years, $3 million each. That's a weird deal.
The Islanders was like, we gotta do something in free
Yeah, they're like,
agency.
we got to take a leave. Come on. Xavier Ouellette finally getting out of Detroit, going to the Canadians.
They
maybe-
waived him.
Yeah,
Detroit. Yeah.
Terrible, terrible development. Hammond and Fair to the Wild. Ilya Kovalchuk finally signed his deal with the Kings. Eric Condor's still in the league somehow. Blake Como to the Stars. Ian Cole, 4.25 as the average for 3 years. He got paid.
People wanted to bring him back.
Not for that much.
Yeah.
Not for that much. Derek
Hey,
Ryan.
divide that in half, and maybe we'll talk.
Yeah. Derek Ryan to the Flames. That's fair. 3.125 for 3 years.
20 teams were interested in him.
Yeah, he's good.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah. One of the league's best faceoff guys. Two guys who don't matter to the Flames. Scott Wilson, picked up by Buffalo. Wilson and Sherry back together. Scott Wedgwood also signed to Buffalo along with Carter Hutton. I'm assuming Carter Hutton's their new starter since they got rid of Leonard.
Yeah.
Grabner to the Coyotes of all teams.
Hate to see it.
Hey, he's happy, man. Lagasse
What-
signs a...
Has he always been that active on Twitter like
Yeah.
that? Okay, I just never noticed
Uh-huh.
that he was like one of those guys. But that was funny.
Yeah. OEL signs his extension, so he's not going anywhere at all. 8
Loyal.
over 8, or 8.25 over 8. Kachur signs his extension, 8 over 8. McDonough signs a 7-year extension, 6.75.
I was literally my friend Nick and I, Rita, were just talking about how good of a contract. I mean, it's still not bad,
Yeah.
McDonough, but like he was making like 4.25
Yeah.
before that extension.
Yeah,
And we were just talking about how that was like one of the best like contracts in hockey. And then
100%.
boom.
It was overlooked, too, for a while.
Yeah.
After that, JVR goes back to Philly, 7 per 5.
What an idiot.
Wow. I mean, go get the money, dude.
I don't like that for either side.
I mean, I like it for JVR because he's getting paid.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's not like as far as winning.
Oh, well, yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's 29 and signed a, 5-year deal.
Yeah.
Towards
Money
the end, it's going
talks.
to be pretty bad. It does.
Does he play more than 12 minutes a night for them?
Yes.
Probably.
Nick Jamarson, is that how you pronounce his name?
Hjalmarsson?
I thought
Hjalmarsson?
the H was not pronounced.
The J isn't.
Oh, okay.
Hjalmarsson?
Hjalmarsson.
Hjalmarsson?
It's one of the two. 2-year extension in Phoenix. Wow, $5 million.
Phoenix.
Yeah. James Neal
Hmm.
to the Flames because why not stay in Vegas and try and win a cup? And then Zach Ronaldo.
They don't want him.
Zach Ronaldo.
That's the most recent deal?
Yep, that's the most recent. At least, let me refresh. Zach Ronaldo to the Preds.
As soon as you refresh,
Yeah.
Skinner traded to Pens.
Yeah. Yeah, Ronaldo's
Ryan
last one.
O'Reilly got traded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ryan O'Reilly. What was that trade? A first rounder in
First-
2019.
First for this year, second in 2021, and then
Saboka.
Saboka,
Berglund.
and
Starts with a T.
Trace.
It's like Teg something. It was something weird.
Tage Thompson.
Yeah. For fucking Ryan O'Reilly. Like, I get he's good, but that's a lot. But then again, Sabotka and Berglund aren't that great. So, I don't.
Yeah, you gave up two guys that were playing in your top 9, though.
Yeah.
A first-round pick, second-round pick, and what is – I mean –
Tage Thompson seems to be pretty good. I can't remember what position he is, but I know he was touted for a while.
he's probably the best center available.
O'Reilly?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
like
not
for
wrong.
a trade.
Yeah, you're not wrong at all. Let me pull up the Sabres and see if they already have it on there.
Montreal's stupid for not trading for him.
Very. Very. Holy crap. The Sabres have 3 first-round picks this next draft.
Jason Botterill.
They're about to have 4 whenever we trade for Dolan.
Jesus, I hate you. They have 3 buyouts on their history. Cody Hodgson, Billy Liano, and Christian Ehrhoff. Nice. Where is he? He's not even in their reserves. God damn it. What are you laughing about?
Just a video of some people fighting on a basketball court. And it says
Trust Buffalo's process.
when LeBron and Kobe when LeBron and Kobe fans start fighting over who's the best Laker of all time, it's just people on a court fighting.
God.
He's gonna wear 23 apparently.
Who?
LeBron.
Of course.
I
thought
kinda wanted to go
I thought
back
he'd go
6.
back to 6. Yeah.
Oh, Tage Thompson is a center. So they gave up
Canadians
two
should
centers.
trade for him.
Flip him.
Another
To
first
Montreal
round
for a first round.
pick. Yeah. Oh, no, that's Ottawa I was thinking of.
I was
Speaking of Ottawa, they offered Carlson his extension.
And he very quickly
And-
turned that down.
He's gonna turn that down and go to Vegas.
Apparently the talks have heated back up, so I don't see him starting the season with Ottawa. I really don't.
I don't think Ottawa should, to be honest.
Yeah. The problem is they don't have their first round pick.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be first overall.
So they should trade him for a first round pick.
But their pick is going to be first overall. I'm telling you, just go back to the Colorado Avalanche and just be like, hey, just give me my first rounder back. Here's Erik Karlsson.
Yeah, get more than just that pick for him.
I don't care.
Especially because that first overall pick is not going to be as good as Erik Karlsson.
Rantanen?
Like you could probably bet.
Yeah. Ranta?
Rantanen.
Oh.
I thought it was
Anthony
like
Ranta did not sign there. Other than that, I don't know.
he's going to be a Golden Knight.
I mean, I agree. Do we want to talk in depth about the Penguins?
Yeah.
Where do we want to start?
Start where the day started.
Jack Johnson?
Yeah.
That started on like Friday.
So I was against that. After the press conference, I'm here for it.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, but no, I'm just completely here for it. Seems like a really good dude who wants to win. Fucking started a nuclear war against the Blue Jackets, it seems like. So I am completely here for it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how that bottom pairing is going to work with Alexiak and Johnson. Going to be brutal.
Is that really what you think's going
Yeah.
to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than Johnson and Mata because that'd just be everybody could burn past them.
Treading through water. That's
Yeah.
what that would be.
What about Mata and Alexiak and Johnson and Schultz?
That's what I originally saw and thought what it would be, but
That'd be interesting. That's two guys who could just send the puck down ice.
full send.
Johnson's
That's what
left-handed,
that contract is.
What's that?
right? Johnson's left-handed, right?
Yeah.
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 Looks like his too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Letang and Dumoulin, or not Letang and Dumoulin, Letang and Schultz are two right-handed defensemen.
I feel bad for Chad Ruhwedel, man. What's he got to do to actually get a place?
Get someone traded.
No.
Yeah, but even when he has this opportunity,
Break
they're
a
like,
leg.
hey, no, we're bringing in this 31-year-old dude who isn't that great.
Amazing content here.
All right, so Jack Johnson. I don't have a problem with them taking a chance on a guy.
For 5 years?
That's what I was getting to. But 5 years isn't taking a chance on a guy.
No, that's a
You know,
full
I don't know
bet.
how it's going to be structured. I understand there's another expansion team coming on. You know, if we did give up another draft pick to have a team take his cap in a year from now, but like, the numbers just aren't that great. I mean, they've been, what is it? What's that? Gunnar Stahl, you know, that Ryan Wilson or whatever on Twitter. He put out, okay, so there's like 57 defensemen that have played 10,000 minutes in the NHL since 2008, and it was like Johnson's ranked and everything.
He's the worst.
And it was like, I think one category he is 57th, but most of them he's like 48, 55,
Yeah.
53, 51, like, so he's right there. And it's just, but it's like, obviously these guys, they said Sullivan and Gonchar saw
Really
something
like
on tape
Yeah.
that they feel like, you know, it's just maybe a little minor tweak and he's there.
Yeah. So The only thing I can think of, and the thing I'm hoping for, is his entire career he was being deployed the wrong way. Because he's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big dude, so you would expect him to be defensive. But he has shown that he can get the puck out of the zone. He can make some pretty damn good passes, which I think is what they're going to try and do with him. But I think the problem is you have too many of those guys. Letang, Mata, Schultz. Alexiak can do it from time to time. But when 4 out of your 6 defensemen are...
Alexiak would rather carry the puck himself.
Which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. It's like watching like a T-Rex just run through everything.
But yeah, it's a weird signing. Like I said, 'cause it's like, what was the market for this guy?
Yeah.
What was he? Who were they competing with to try to sign him? Montreal.
Probably.
I mean, that was the only other team that I saw linked to him.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't even that serious. Like immediately, it was he's gonna go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And like Crosby didn't even have to sell him on it.
Yeah, no. Crosby had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
What
I
if
just-
Crosby's like, why is he here?
That
I
would
just-
be funny.
I just thought like, if we were really gonna get Jack Johnson, it was gonna be a 1-year deal, $2 million, something like that.
I wish.
Or it was going to be 2011.
A buy low.
As in year?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else would that be?
I don't know. I was like, did you just have a stroke?
Probably still wasn't even that good in 2011.
No, he wasn't.
No, but he was looked at better that way.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think right now the Penguins are sitting about 2.8 in cap.
Yeah.
I'm imagining.
And that's without Alexiak.
So they'll
I'm
probably have
imagining-
about 8.
in the fold.
I'm imagining Alexiak's going to be about 2.5 too, somewhere in there.
2.
Yeah, I give him 2 exactly.
Yeah.
They always like to have around $1 million
Yeah.
like throughout the season.
Yeah.
Going into the trade deadline. I have a way to clear up some more money, but
What, get Carl Hagelin the hell out of here?
I love Carl Hagelin, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we're going to take it up if he's going in for Skinner.
I was going to say, if you want that $1 million, there goes the $1 million.
Have to move more money out.
Bouchard.
Just play right on the cap.
Not in the same deal, but you trade Mata as well. Your boy Ruedel gets to play.
Yay.
And then money goes out for Skinner. And then you trade. I still feel like you need like another fringe 6th, 7th defenseman.
I mean, I
Or
think
do you
have
trust
that.
Who do you trust?
Trotman.
Mm.
Trotman.
Yeah.
I think Elliott. There's a couple guys. Zuxman. There's a
Did you
couple
know that
guys.
Corrado wasn't still under contract?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, we'll see you.
Yeah, I'm sad.
We'll see.
The man's such a nutcase. Like, he's not good at hockey. He's just a nutcase. Like, watching every single game that Corrado played, it's just like the man just tried to hit everything and nothing else. It was an honor having him play in a Penguins jersey, though.
It was an honor. Where's he? Do you think he's gonna find a job somewhere?
No.
No.
Europe, Russia, somewhere.
Hmm.
If anything. He's
Spitting
not good.
chicklets. All right, and then Matt Cullen
Yeah.
comes back on a 1-year deal.
Like I
Here's the
said.
thing: everybody's like, "Oh, he's 42. He had a terrible year," but like, people didn't want him to even leave last year. What if he
Yeah.
had played last year with us?
Part of the reason he had a bad year is because he barely played at first.
And it was in Minnesota. Like, what if he were to play with us and he had the exact same year as like the 2 previous years?
Yeah, sorry.
Then no one would be complaining that he was signing up for 1 more year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he even said, he's like, it didn't go as I hoped, and now I have a second chance to end my career.
A second chance. It's like his 4th chance in a row that he.
Yeah.
I want 1
He
more year.
wasn't supposed to come to us like the first time.
Yeah. 1 more year.
Rutherford was just like, "Hey, you want to play?"
God, I was still working at CVS when
Oh,
we signed
God.
him the first time. Yeah. The end of 2015.
That was so long
I
ago.
barely
Yeah,
knew
like
you
The end
then.
of summer in 2015. Yeah.
I didn't know you. I
Yeah,
think
we
that-
met the next year.
Like, you and I started talking on Twitter at the end of 2015, like the wild card game.
I met you at a Pirate game in 2016,
Yeah.
like May.
Yeah. And now
And
here we
barely
are.
talked to you.
And now here we are. And for the 4th year in a row, it's Matt Collins last season.
Who wears number 7? Him or Johnson?
That's a good
Johnson.
question. My thing is, I think that Cullen would probably be offered at first, but I feel like Cullen would be like, I'm only gonna be here for 1 year. Johnson's signing up for 5. But like, what is
Has Colin wore another number?
8 when he's with Carolina?
Well, he can't
So
have
he
that
wear 8.
either.
Yeah.
And Johnson can't have 3.
5. Give him 5.
Has he ever wore 5?
Johnson or Cullen?
Johnson. I feel like Johnson's worn 5 before.
He wore 3 in L.A. and 7 in Columbus. That's all I can
Maybe
think
it's
of.
his brother that I'm thinking of that wore 5.
Does he have a brother?
But there were 2 of them.
Yeah. Eric.
Yeah.
He wore 6 with Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
his
don't know.
brother.
Yeah.
Mm.
You didn't know that?
No.
Okay, actually, there is one thing that I do like about this deal. His parents can't steal his money.
There you go.
They can't steal it?
They're in jail.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I have $3.
I have $3.
Dad's trip is going to be awkward.
I didn't even think about that.
Matt Cullen is his dad.
Yeah. Matt Cullen, hey, you're a healthy scratch tonight. Why? We need a dad in the box for Jack. I'm like 10 years older than him. Okay, and?
Everybody's dads are going to be coming along.
And one has an ankle monitor
Wait,
on.
are they brothers?
I thought they were.
'Cause now I'm starting to question it. No.
I've been told lies.
Ha.
Yeah.
I've been told
For
lies.
some reason, I thought they were too.
Yeah, me too.
But then I started to think, I was like, well, then how come how would he not be friends with Crosby too? But anyway, no relation, but they seem to play better when they were together on the national team. At least Eric does right now.
Ah, that might be why.
Yeah.
Your dad says one thing and you're going to Sacramento.
Cut out that big baller brand shit.
Yeah.
That's the one I saw. People have been posting that like all day.
God.
I hope Jack Johnson is good.
I hope he is too.
Like, I hope, like,
Did you guys see this?
Don't answer, no text, no calls.
yeah.
Paul
I did.
Zeiss retweeted it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
Even though the signing might suck, I hope he's good.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope Gonchar works wonders.
it's ultimately the same thing. We want them to win. We want them to do well. Obviously, we want everything to work out.
It's like people who, whenever Trump got elected president, wanted him to fail. It's like, no, you want him to do good, you morons.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't want him to be an absolute racist prick. But
Matt Cullen.
Yeah, Matt Cullen 4C. Put Broussard on Shane's wing.
Ba 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 ba.
ba.
Either that or trade him.
Fair enough. We'll see.
The only way I'm trading him is like if a team like totally overpays for him because they think he's gonna be like their top line center.
What
Like,
What if you
happened?
What if you get
Montreal.
Jeff Skinner for him, like in a deal? Are you moving him?
Yeah, I guess. Well, if you're just asking it like that, I don't even have to think about the financial part. Just
Well,
I
yeah,
have
I'm
to
just
give
saying
Broussard-
he's included in the deal.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
yeah.
Fair enough. What happened to Anthony Duclair?
Anthony DiNardo.
Sure.
What do you mean? What happened to him?
Wasn't he supposed to sign here? No
Uh,
one can
the-
get that joke?
So
No.
yeah,
Talking about that comment on Instagram.
Yeah.
yeah, he was responding to somebody else's, and it was just
Yeah.
like his just showed up because you only see like the most,
The famous people.
yeah, the famous, or if you're friends with somebody that commented on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
God, I kind of do want him, though.
Yeah, Brazil.
I wouldn't mind a 23-year-old that has a shot playing on a team that's actually good.
yeah, where's he gonna go?
Don't know.
Back to the Rangers.
He has had horrible history. He's played in Phoenix when they sucked. He's played in New York when they sucked. And he's played in Chicago when they sucked. Just horrible luck.
It still gets me whenever you say Phoenix,
Why?
'cause it's Arizona.
I don't care. Nothing will ever change the fact
Glendale.
nothing will ever change the fact that it's Phoenix and the Robo Yotes.
Oh,
Those jerseys.
we didn't
are
bring up
awesome.
that at all.
The third jerseys are back.
Yeah.
Those are sick.
They are. I might actually get one. I wonder what the Penguins is going to be if they have one.
I want them to be the diagonal one.
I don't. If it is, I want it baby blue.
Blech.
I don't like any of the blue jerseys.
I'd like for it to be something like totally different, not even like a throwback.
Yeah.
But I can't think of.
I don't think it could be yellow.
An all
can it?
yellow jersey that isn't the Stadium Series.
Make
Maybe.
a Pirates jersey that just says Penguins.
I mean,
A long sleeve version of the Sunday alternates.
And only wear them on Sundays.
Huh.
That would be funny. Okay, well, I think we're actually. Are we out?
I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, I really don't either. I'm just really tired.
I mean, we've kind of already brought up the fact that the Penguins made some fringe moves, like the depth
Yeah.
signings that they did with the only one, like Jimmy Hayes. I guess the two defensemen at some point could step in if needed due to injury,
Yeah.
Trotman and Elliott. But Hayes was probably the most notable of those
Yeah,
four.
I think Hayes will play some this year.
He looked like he was like a promising player, and then all of a sudden in Boston just flamed out.
Yep.
But we'll see if anything comes of it.
Yeah. Tyler, anything?
Penguins are still better than Toronto.
Wow. I mean, I agree, but that was right into the point.
Yeah.
Early Cup predictions.
Early Cup predictions. Not Toronto.
Knights and
Knights.
yeah. Knights and Pens. Without looking
If I'm
into it
picking
too
with
much.
my heart, I'm going Pens Jets.
Oh.
If I'm picking with my mind, this past year was the Caps year. Next year is going to be the Lightning's year.
Okay. At least you didn't say Flyers.
No.
It's the
no.
Flyers' year.
It's the year of the Flyer. Oh God.
It's going to be the Lightning and still go with the Jets.
I feel like I willed that.
I think the
into
Jets are on
existence.
the brink of something special in the Western Conference.
I hope they are, but I don't know. I don't know, man.
Losing Stastny's rough,
Big.
but
Did
Yeah.
they give Hellebuck a deal yet?
No.
I didn't see anything.
Isn't he an RFA?
I thought he had one more year left.
I thought he was an RFA.
I don't know. Anthony wants them to cut ties.
God. God. He needs
Move on to
slack.
somebody
Yeah,
else.
Anthony.
Move on to somebody else.
Fleury wasn't even a freaking Vezina finalist. What a scrub.
Oh my God.
But
Next
Yeah.
week's a normal show, right? Next Monday's a normal show. The Monday after that will be the Wing Bash episode, right?
oh yeah.
So depending on how long that goes, if I
Long.
can English, yeah, shut up. Depending on how long that
It's
goes,
going to be long.
Yeah, I was gonna say
'Cause
we'll probably put it out
that's
in
what she
multiple parts
said.
over the week. I hate you guys,
It's going to be long.
but it'll probably be on Monday
hard.
and either Wednesday or Thursday that I put it up.
Penetration.
But
Got to
like
penetrate the defense.
Like and subscribe on whatever you're listening to. Give us a thumbs up. Hit the bell for notifications. Comment anywhere you want. Follow us on Instagram. Buy a shirt.
Imagine not having Crosby and Malkin.
And we'll see you next Monday.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Sarge and Christian because I asked for it.
yeah.
All right, I'm done. Bye.